I've been called many names through the ages: Ionis, the eternal observer; Cronion, the witness of time; Saikara, the shadowed keeper. But you, transient ones, know me as Thalios, and I have seen what has been forgotten. Today, we turn to an ancient tale, from the land of the Black Land, the kingdom of the Nile, what you call Egypt. A story hidden within the Egyptian book of the Heavenly Cow, a tale of abandonment, punishment, and regret. It is the day the gods turn their backs upon mankind. You think your world stands on its own, that the divine has no place within it? Perhaps you are right, or perhaps, like the ancients, you have simply been left behind. Come, transient ones, and listen. There was a time when the gods walked among men. Ra, the great sun god, the creator, had fashioned humanity with his own hands, giving them life, purpose, and the warmth of his light. And for a time, the world was good. But the hearts of mortals are restless. They are never content. They grew arrogant, forgetting the gifts bestowed upon them. They whispered of rebellion, spoke of dethroning their creator, and Ra, the all-seeing, heard. Do you understand, transient ones? Even in your age, the hubris of mankind remains unchanged. Those who are given everything often resent those who give. The sun god was wrathful. He called forth the gods, summoning them to his throne. He lamented the betrayal of humanity, their ungratefulness, their pride. He wished to destroy them all, and so he unleashed the eye of Ra. From his divine essence, he brought forth Sekhmet, the lioness goddess, the manifestation of his fury. He sent her to the earth to cleanse it of its betrayers. And oh, how the world bled! Cities fell, fields burned, the rivers ran red with the blood of men. Sekhmet was unstoppable, for she was the wrath of a god-given form. Does this sound familiar, transient ones? How many times in your history have those in power sought to eradicate their own people out of fear? How many wars have been waged because the rulers saw their own children as threats? The gods and men are not so different after all. But Ra watched as the world burned and saw his mistake. The cries of the dying, the ruins of what he had built. It was too much. Even the gods can know regret. And so he devised a trick. He commanded his priests to brew a vast ocean of red beer, dyed with ochre to resemble blood. When Sekhmet came to devour the last of mankind, she drank deeply, believing it to be the very life she sought to consume. And she became drunk, staggering, until her bloodlust faded into slumber. The massacre was halted, but at a terrible cost. Humanity had been spared, but not forgiven. And so the gods abandoned the earth. Ra, disgusted with his creation, departed the world, retreating into the heavens upon the back of the heavenly cow, lifting the gods away from mankind forever. And thus the divine age ended. You wonder why the gods do not answer you, transient ones. Perhaps they have turned their backs. The ancients believed that the gods left because of humanity's betrayal, that it was our own failing that drove them away. And yet even without them, mankind persisted. Civilizations rose, empires were born, the world did not end. So tell me, transient ones, do you still yearn for the gods? Would their return save you? Or has mankind grown into its own power? Perhaps the gods did not leave because they were angry. Perhaps they left because they were no longer needed. But if that is so, why do you still search for them? Why do you still whisper their names in the dark, craft new gods to replace the old, and hope that someone watches? Perhaps the divine never left at all. Perhaps it simply changed. Perhaps you should ask the question and seek the answer. Some believe they know the truth, but I tell you, frail passers, there is more to this world than you can see, much more. This has been the tale of the heavenly cow, a story of wrath, regret, and the end of one age, but not the end of the divine. And these are the truths time has hidden from you. Until next time frail passes, remember the words that I speak to you.